to show you how to do a rucksack carry using a size 6 woven wrap. I'm going to be using an infant doll to do this carry. She's pretty small, and in real life you'd want to make sure your child had good head control and could sit up on their own before doing a back carry with them. You're going to start by finding the middle of your wrap by either using the middle marker or folding it in half. You're going to line that up on baby's back right in the middle. I like to do this with my child facing away from me while they're sitting. You're going to want to line it up so that the wrap goes right up to the top of their shoulders here, so that you can grab them by holding the wrap as well as them at the same time. I want to show you how to put them on your back doing a Superman carry. So let me show you what my hands look like first. I have my thumbs over back holding onto the wrap and the back of my child's shoulder blades here. And in the front, I like to put my hands down, my first finger down to help support the torso, and if you can see, my second finger is kind of pinching the side as well, just to hold it in there. And the rest of my hands are underneath their like their armpit by their shoulder here. So then you're going to take your baby, and you're going to have your hands on their opposite shoulder, so that facing you, they look like this with your hands just on the ones in front of you. You're going to swing them up and around and put them on the middle of your back, nice and high. Keeping one hand on baby, I like to swing my wraps around here, my tails. And then you want to hold one side, the top rail, and pull it nice and tight. I'm going to be putting them in my teeth to make sure that it doesn't get loose here. This is what's going to hold baby to you. Okay, so I got both rails. You can tell that the top is nice and tight here. I'll be holding in my teeth while I make my seat. How I'm going to make my seat is I'm going to pull all this extra fabric down between me and baby, and go between their tiny little legs on this doll and pull up. I'll show you what I'm doing and then talk more about it when I'm done. Okay. If you notice, I like to stand up a little bit when I do it. That helps pull the fabric down to get it nice and tight. It's still a little hard. You can tell that mine's still a little loose. With a doll in real life, you would have gravity to help you, the weight of the baby, and you would want to bounce a little bit. So I'll show you what that bouncing looks like. My doll doesn't really weigh anything, so that doesn't really work very well with this doll. I'm going to be holding my rails nice and tight here, and I like to fold mine in half just to sandwich them a little bit to get them gathered up here. So you just, let me show you another one. You're going to hold the top rail still nice and tight, and then reach under and grab that bottom one, and just fold it in half. And that's it. You don't have to do that. That's just a preference thing. You can also just gather it up on your shoulder. So I'm still holding mine nice and tight here. It should be nice and smooth across baby's back. There's still a little looseness here, but I'm just going to go with it. You want your child's legs to be this shape so that the knees are higher than the bum, and they're supported knee to knee with that seat there. So you're going to make some ruck straps by going under your arms and then over baby's tiny little legs. With a taller child, this is a little easier. You don't have to reach up so high. Okay. So you're going to cross them under bum, and then you're going to go underneath their baby's legs now and come around front. I'm going to pause here for a second and fix my baby's legs because I can tell that they're not where they need to be. You're going to tie it in front, right under your chest. So I'm going to tie this real quick while I fix my legs. You can tell I didn't get them high enough here. So I'm going to push this up, get it right underneath baby's knees. Okay, and I'm going to tighten mine a little bit. You'll double knot it. You can do this with a shorter wrap and tie right here under baby's bum. Or I did it with a longer wrap, and so you just have a longer tail here. If baby starts to get their seat popped a little bit, you can reach up and pull that fabric between the two of you. Just pull it up nice and tight again. You can also push on baby's knees and feet and bounce them a little bit to get that seat fixed. That's how you get baby on your back. And then to get them down, you'll untie your knots. Oh, I can also see, oops, let me fix this. The top rail came up over my baby's head. There we go. So to get them down, You're going to untie the knot. Bring it out across. Once you get here where you're just holding on with that top rail again, I like to hold on to the wrap as I hold my baby's bottom with the other side, and then I loosen this and pull them around so I get them on my knee. Then I shrug off the front part of my wrap and bring my arm around to grab my baby, and I take the rest of the wrap off and sit my baby down. That's how you do a ruck carry, and this was a size 6 woven wrap. Thank you.